guys, so here's the second part to my Hemlock Grove review. Let's begin. So I'm just going to break down the show for you, and then we're going to get into thoughts and opinions. Alright, the show takes place in Hemlock Grove, which is a fictitious town set in Pennsylvania. The show starts off with a high school girl getting killed by a mysterious animal. P.S. It's a werewolf. In the process, we start meeting the main characters. First, we get Peter, a kid who moves into Hemlock Grove with his mom, and apparently they're gypsies or part gypsy. Obviously, he doesn't have that many friends. The only person he knows who lives in Hemlock Grove is his cousin. Then we get Roman Godfrey, who's the son of Olivia and a guy who's dead. He has a thing for blood, but it gets really gross. Just take my word on that. He befriends Peter, and then he finds out that Peter is a werewolf. He gets to watch him turn into a werewolf. Immediate friendship. Then there's Letha, who's Roman's cousin, but I've been hearing some stuff that they're actually brother and sister. It's not explained at all, really. There's one mention that they could be brother and sister, that's it. Near the beginning of the season, she gets pregnant by an angel who apparently visits her in her sleep. Obviously, her parents don't believe this. Later in the season, she and Peter get together and stuff. And then there's Shelley, who's Roman's sister, who technically died as a baby, but then was brought back to life with mechanics. I think her whole head is actually machinery. She's brought back to life by this guy, Dr. Price, who works at the Godfrey Institute, which was run by Roman's dad, who's dead. Then there's Olivia, who is Roman's mom. She's kind of a crazy bitch. She only owns white dresses. She has an ongoing affair with Norman, who is Letha's dad, and he's a psychiatrist at the psychiatry place. There's also this girl, Christina, who shows up in the very first episode. She's kind of a loner. She only has two best friends who are the sheriff's twin daughters. She's an aspiring novelist, and whoever she meets, she asks them intimate questions about their lives. She spreads a rumor about Peter that he's a werewolf, which is technically true. So murders keep happening. Peter says that the thing that is committing all these murders is a Vargolf, which is basically an out-of-control werewolf. Peter and Roman try to figure out who it is. That goes on for a couple episodes. Then Dr. Chasseur shows up, who is from the Fish and Wildlife Service and is working with the sheriff to find out what animal is committing these killings. P.S. She's not actually from Fish and Wildlife. More stuff happens. Christina goes kind of crazy because she discovered one of the bodies, and her two best friends were killed. She goes to Letha for help and hangs out with her, Roman, and Peter. But guess what? She's the Vargolf. So then Peter and Christina battle it out. And then Shelley comes out of nowhere and kills Christina. And then the sheriff shows up and shoots Shelley. And then Shelley runs away and is never seen again. Alright, now we're getting down to the final episode. By last episode, Letha's ready to give birth, everything's going good, but then Letha dies. Ooh. Roman cries, Peter shaves his head, and leaves Hemlock Grove with his mom. Of course, Letha's dad is devastated and moves in with Olivia, but then you find out that Roman is the one who impregnated Letha. Remember the thing I said before about them possibly being brother and sister? Yeah. So Olivia tells this to Roman and shows him his baby. She wants him to do something with it. Kill it, suck its blood, do something. It's not clear. So in order to defy his mom, Roman kills himself. But by doing this, he actually becomes a full-fledged Oupir, also known as a vampire, which is what his mom wanted the entire time. But then he bites her, rips out her tongue, and she's dead. She's gone. And then the very last shot of the show is Christina's grave, and then we hear screaming, and that's it. Cut. So, thoughts and opinions. What the I started watching the show mainly because I thought it was going to be bad, and that it would be entertaining in a funny way. It was. It definitely is entertaining in a funny way, but I actually enjoyed it. I actually wanted to keep watching and find out what happened. I was invested. I would say all the episodes leading up to the last 2 episodes are pretty good. And then you find out Christina Zavargolf, kind of anticlimactic. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't really like it. Just so much is told to you that just isn't explained. Too much happens. The ending's too convoluted. That's the main problem that I had with the show. It just... Would I recommend it? If you're into, you know, kind of gory, messed up shit, kind of has a True Blood feel to it, but I actually don't watch True Blood, so I could be lying to you. So if you're into that stuff, then go for it. But if you're really sensitive to gore and things being fucked up, don't watch it. There's a lot of stuff that I left out because my head was starting to hurt. So yeah, some of the characters are good. I actually like Peter. Roman's okay. I can't tell if Bill Skarsgård is actually a good actor or not. Shelley is actually one of my favorite characters. Like, the fact that she can't actually talk, she has to talk through her phone. There's something really endearing about her. Despite her appearance, despite her incapabilities, she is actually a very strong person, as you find out. So yeah, that's Hemlock Grove. I'm gonna give it a meh. Hopefully I'll have another video up for you guys soon. So if you have any questions about the show, feel free to ask me. I love talking to people about shows and I love hearing other opinions, so please let me know. Post in the comments or, you know, Tumblr as well. Hope you guys are doing great and I will see you soon. Toodles!